morning, everybody. I hope you've had a great day. We're doing a love in separation reading. So if you are in separation, this reading is for you. Let's see what the energies are for today. Spirit, what are the energies for love in separation? And Spirit is saying, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your reflection. So Spirit is saying, hey, be careful what you're asking for and what you seek, because you are projecting it outwards. And those traumas that you're experiencing within your love life right now are traumas that you actually have yourself, those traits, that narcissist. If you're always getting into that narcissist empath paradigm, well, guess what? You probably have that trait in you. You just don't want to see it. And because you don't want to see it, that's why you're projecting it outwards. So with that, let's look at what other energies are there in this connection and separation. Spirit, give me energies for the connection in separation here. What other love energies want to come out? Hopefully, if you've been in the northern areas of the country, you got to see some northern lights last night. They eluded me, but they did find quite a few people in my area last night. Lots of pictures being posted. So bond, a love bond grows stronger over time. We've seen this card quite a bit this last few weeks. Attraction, divine soul counterpart. Again, more pulling together of that soul partnership. The intensity of a true soul connection. So Spirit's given us a lot of clues that there is a connection that's coming in. And Spirit's saying trust. You need to have trust for a relationship to flourish, and also trust that Spirit is working on this. But you're going to need to look deep within your emotions to be able to get to this place where this thing can manifest. So let's see what other energies want to come out within this connection and separation. So Spirit, what other love energies do you want to give us today? Show me what wants to come out. Okay, we got a few cards. So some of you are still in that chaser mode, right? And what is that chaser mode? That chaser mode is when you're low in self-worth, you have a codependency, and you're always chasing that person because you feel if you're not chasing them, if you're not right there, always available, then guess what? They're going to run away. And you know what? If they run away, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing, right? You have to be good with these people going away. It's bad energy because as you chase, they run. Not enough. Lack of confidence, self-sabotage is why you're chasing, because you feel you're not enough to keep this person on their own. So you have to keep chasing. You always have to be available. And this is a very common trait for people that have divine feminine energy, right? It's an energy. It's not a gender. And Spirit's saying this is going to take some time to heal, right? And that's why we're getting the clock. But if you are going to make the choice to heal, there's going to be a big transformation, right? Dragonfly is always around transformation. So let's see what other energies want to present themselves within this reading. Let's take a look here. So, Spirit, what are the other energies for this reading in separation? For those of you new to the channel, what I do is I do a reading in separation, but what we do is, unlike looking at what your person is doing, we'll get a few clues here and there, but really we're just looking at what's in the energy around you, because you are the only thing that can change you. Nothing else can change you, and nothing else can change your experience, because your experience is created by you. So we look at what your energies are. We don't really care what the other person's energies are, because we want to find out how can we adjust us to get to the place that we need to be. So Spirit's saying that for some of you, there's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way, right? And this is why you're in separation. Spirit's saying, again, put yourself first. Stop being the chaser. Stop feeling like you're not enough. Love your shadow. So this is a big message from Spirit that you need to go within And you really have to take those cycles of healing, because healing is a choice. It doesn't happen automatically. Yesterday was the 1010 portal, but you know what? If you didn't choose to do some healing, if you didn't choose to do some introspection, those energies came and went and didn't do a thing for you because you chose to ignore it. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in a relationship, not what you fear will happen. So this is a fear reading, right? There's a big warning here from Spirit. A lot of you are just sitting inside of the space of fear of what, oh my God, I'm not enough. I got to chase my person's cheating, whatever it is that's going on. You don't feel that you have what it takes. And Spirit's saying nothing's gone wrong. Trust the process, right? So more confirmation of the trust. But you have to choose to get out of the hamster wheel of karma over here. Have to choose. Deception. Somebody's wearing a mask in this relationship, right? So we're getting all these things about fears. And if you can't be who you are, then the person that you have is not going to be who they are. But in spite of all this, Spirit is saying that you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So that person, that energy is within your space. You just aren't healed enough to recognize that person yet, right? Nor are you healed enough to attract that person in as a relationship. So let's see what else Spirit wants to give us. Today seems to be a big warning day about things that need to transpire. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about these energies? And the 1010 portal is about that. It's about releasing energies and getting into the new. All right, so we've got a few cards here. So, we just went through the 1010 portal, and some of you chose to heal. I don't feel that this messages are for you here if you chose to be in that healing path. New chapter. I'm trying to move on, right? Your person is trying to move on. You're a better person than I am, right? There's more feelings of unworthiness, right? And this is really dominating this. Unappreciated. Runner. The person don't want to run anymore, right? And how do you get away from that running? Is to go within, deal with your shadow, and start to heal process. It's a missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have, right? And your person should have acted, and perhaps maybe you should have. I wish this never happened. So whoever this is, you're in deep regret. You knew that there was a more healthy way to have that conversation, but it didn't happen. And so let's see what we have here. And like I say, today's read is more of a warning read. This is for the people that really just need to kind of get a wake-up call that you have to get out of this regret. You have to get out of this fear-based mentality. And you have to go within and start to heal. So let's see what the main block is in this connection when we're channeling today. And remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not apply to you. If it doesn't, then throw it away and come back the next day because the next reading might be more in tune with you. The best way to get the readings to be in tune is to like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for your own personal read that's going to read your energies, not the collective's energies, do reach out. I have the price list up on the screen right now. All right, so Spirit's saying the two big blocks for what I'm channeling, the collective I'm channeling here, is ambivalent, right? You say you want to love her, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you really want. And this is a big one, right? You don't even know what you want. And so if you don't know what you want, you're always going to just throw shit at the wall and hope something sticks. It's not a great plan. And unavailable. You're chasing somebody unavailable, or you're the one who is running away, right? And as you can see, we're seeing lots of runners. There are multiple runner cards. And why are you choosing somebody that's unavailable? I'll tell you exactly why. Most people choose somebody who is unavailable because they know the outcome, so it's safe. They know they don't have to open up their heart. They don't have to be vulnerable because they already know the outcome because they're self-sabotaging. And that's what's happening. You're self-sabotaging. And if you do find somebody that you could gel with, right, because you already met the one, you run away so fast that person doesn't even get a chance. And so that's what's blocking you, this collective that I'm reading right now, you're all over the place and you're in fear. And so what you do is you choose something that you know is safe, that you know will never turn into a relationship. And why is that? Because it's safe. It's safe to know that, you know, you're happy in your misery. You know it's predictable. And God forbid what happens, you get in a relationship. Oh my God, then you have to be vulnerable. So Spirit's saying stop playing those games. Go within, understand your emotions, and understand that the experiences that you have you don't like are experiences that you're projecting from the inner self, from the inner side of yourself, which you're not ready to face. And it's time to face those, you know, inner shadows, those parts of you that are creating that attraction, that frequency that's attracting that same person in a, you know, in a different body. And so let's get some messages from our higher self. How do we get out of this? Because really that's what we want to know. So we know where our problems lie. Now let's look at how do we get out of it. So give me one or two more cards of advice for this. Because we're working, what we do in this read is all about how do we get to the place that we want, which is that connection. And sometimes it's a slap in your face because you don't want to see it, you don't want to hear it, but you know what? You have to be in the place of being open to understand where it is that you need to heal and then heal that. So your spirit is saying your dreams are never further than you can reach, right? And this is your higher self, your future higher self that has already made it through here. So if you think you can touch it, you can dream it, you can make it a reality. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of the closed door. And so the door is closed for a reason. We closed it because that's not a path you should be. But if you keep on focusing on it and holding on to that energy, well, then guess what? You're going to get stuck, right? Because you're going to not allow anything else new to come in. And so let's look at timing. So this one, we're seeing a lot more warning than we're seeing potential here, because this side is always around challenges and this is always around the potential of what's in your energy. It looks like there's a lot of healing. So Spirit, when can things move forward, get out of that stuckness? Can you give me an idea of when the possibility of something like that is? And we don't ask for exacts, and the reason we don't ask for exacts is because the once you set up an expectation, it always just sets, because you close all other options, it sets you up for failure. So we just say possibility, Spirit. Any other cards of guidance on this? Let's see if I feel there's one more card. We got it. All right, so Spirit's saying it's not too late to heal. And if you start to the festive season, we're just getting into the festive season. So you have a huge potential right now to move into that healing and get to the place that you want. But remember, healing's a choice. If you are ready to embark on a greater healing path, I do offer some services for light language, some for free over at Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube, where I have tons and tons, literally about over 500 light language healings for all different things. And also on the 1111 portal, which is about a month away, I'm going to be doing a group healing with my co-host who comes on to help me with readings on Mondays and Wednesday evenings and Sunday mornings. Spiritual Susan, we're going to do that. It's going to be donation based. And good morning, Manifestation 1111222. So if you are interested, please reach out on that group healing, and please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. That helps me get more in tune with your energies. And with that, I say thank you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And do come by around Sunday morning around 10 a.m. When Spiritual Susan and I do our readings for people. So have a great day. Cheers.